Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to give a challenge to you. Yes, you heard it right. Today I'm going to give a 4 weeks challenge to you wherein I'm going to talk about how you can start speaking in English fluently and confidently within a month, or rather in 4 weeks. So this is a challenge for you. I'm going to tell you how you can start practicing, or what is the best method or best way to start practicing English speaking for a month, so that you can, at the end of the month, you will be fluent in English. Yes. So are you ready to accept the challenge, guys? Bang on. Well, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, if you want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. So stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to know more. Let's begin now. Well guys, we all want a shortcut. We all want to know something which will help us in achieving our goals, our target easily and effectively. Right? So we all are in search of a magic wand or something which helps us in achieving our goals at the earliest or very quickly. And that is the reason why I've come up with this technique or this 1 month challenge, wherein I'm going to tell you how you can practice your English speaking to achieve fluency in a month's time. But you have to be very consistent and you have to follow the plan very closely. And for that, you have to watch the entire video so that you get to know all the details of how to practice English speaking for a month to speak English fluently. Okay, this is a very effective way of learning to speak English. It is very practical and very effective. Trust me on this. It has helped a lot of people. I take sessions on how to speak English fluently and confidently and lots more. I mean, there are lots of professional angles also in that. But trust me on this, this method has helped a lot of people. I take sessions for a week or 10 days and I see the difference there itself. And I'm sure if you do it rigorously, if you do it religiously, or if you do it consistently for a month, maybe twice or thrice a day, if you practice the same thing, you will definitely be fluent in English at the end of a month's time. Now let's talk about the method. The first or the basic step is you have to choose what you want to listen to. So the first thing, you have to choose a video or anything else, whatever you want to watch or you want to listen to, right? So this is the first step. Now, there are lots of things here. You can listen to a variety of things. Here, what I would suggest is, whatever your interest is, go ahead with it. If you are interested, there are different categories basically. So I'm just going to speak about the categories. You pick up which category you are interested in and you pick up that video from that category. So there are lots of categories like sports, news, entertainment, travel, cooking, history, science, geography, infotainment, entertainment, movies or series, and lots more. So there are lots of broad categories which you can watch or listen to. Pick up one article, pick up one video you are interested in. You can listen to any stuff, like if you are interested in any hobby, if you have a hobby and you want to know more about that hobby, like gardening or art and craft or anything else, so choose any one videos, choose that. So that is the first step you have to do. Okay, you have to see what categories are available and what you are interested to know about. Choose that category, see what video you want to watch, right? You can watch National Geographic also, you can watch Discovery Channel also, you can watch a Disney channel, for example. So whatever channel or whatever category you want to watch, you have to pick one video from that. So that is the first step. Okay, now coming to the second step, start listening to that video. Okay, and here I would suggest, don't pick up a video which is an hour long or 2 hours long. Try to start with small videos or short videos, like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, or 10 minutes maximum. Okay, or 10 to 15 minutes is an ideal time. So you can watch videos which is 10 to 15 minutes of the duration is of 10 to 15 minutes. Start watching that video or start listening to that video. If you are watching it, pay attention to it completely. Focus on everything what is said or spoken about in that video. From vocabulary to the pronunciation to the sentence structure, grammar, and the idea of the video or the idea of or what the sentence means, each sentence means. So pay attention to every single thing there, the body language, how it is said, or if it is in the form of a story, how the story is revealed or how the story is said. So pay attention to all these elements. It is very important while listening. You have to be an active listener at that time. Okay, and that will help you later in other stages. So listening stage is very important. So that is why I asked you, whatever category you are interested in, whatever your interest is, choose that, so that your focus can be on that video. Okay, you will be interested in knowing about it. That is the main reason behind why I said that you have to choose something which you are interested in. If you're interested in sports or entertainment or travel or any category you are interested in, choose that particular video which is really going to help you in active listening. So you have to be a very active listener, and you have to pay special attention to all the categories which I have mentioned, like starting from vocabulary, pronunciation, sentence structure, what is the meaning of each sentence, how the sentences are framed, how it is spoken, the rhythm, the intonation, everything else. And apart from that, you have to pay attention to the grammar also, whether it is in present tense, past tense, future tense, and other parts of speech. Okay, what is a verb, what is the adverb, what prepositions are used, what conjunctions are used. So these things you have to focus on, so that you get to know about every single thing in the same video. Okay, and if it is a story, how the story is told, what is the flow of the story. All these things you have to pay attention to. So each element you have to pay attention. You have to listen to in detail about every single thing. So you have to focus. Your focus should be completely on what is said in that video. Okay, now once that is done, you have listened to it completely, everything is over, take some time to absorb things. Okay, and then comes the next step. Next step is writing, or writing down the ideas rather. Okay, now here what you can do is take 5 minutes time, absorb everything, relax, give some time to your mind to relax completely. Once you are relaxed, take a pen and a paper or a mobile or a laptop, whatever you are comfortable with, doesn't matter. You can just take out something where you can write it down. Now you just start thinking about what you have heard. Just start recollecting or retrieving the datas, the ideas or the data, what you have heard. This is a very crucial step, guys. Trust me on this. So what you have to do is relax your brain and then start thinking about what you have heard. Start thinking about how the video started, what did it say in the beginning, in the middle, and how it ended, and what all ideas were there, or what all things was told in that video. Start collecting everything in your brain, in your mind. And once you start getting all those ideas, you start collecting all those thoughts, start jotting it down in the form of ideas. Like the first step, if you have heard about some documentary, if you have watched some documentary, what was it related to? It was related to wildlife. Okay, so wildlife. The second thing, what was said about wildlife, how they hunt, how they eat, how they sleep. Okay, what is their lifestyle? Whatever, something must have been told in that videos. There must be some idea which is given, or some, information which was given in that video. Start collecting all the information and start jotting down the ideas in the form of points. Yes, so each pointer you have to jot down so that you can recollect everything. Okay, so this is how you recollect or retrieve the data from your memory or brain of what you have heard. Maybe the first time you'll not get all the information. You might not be able to recall every single thing. But then if 50% or 30% or 40% also you can recall, that's great. Don't push yourself much. Okay, you have to do it for a month at least, so that's okay. Start getting in the practice of doing it in this way. This is actually going to help you getting in the practice of practicing English speaking in this way, or learning this language in this way. This is the actual best possible method which can help you to gain fluency in no time, guys. So here what you can do is start jotting down the ideas, the main ideas, what was told in that video. Once you are done with that, the last step is, or the fourth step is speaking. Here what you can do is, you have everything ready with you. You have all the pointers in your hands. You have written the points on your laptop or on your mobile phone or on a piece of paper or anywhere else, whichever you like, sticky notes or whatever. Take that and start speaking about each pointers or each point. Speak on each point. Maybe you might not be very fluent in the beginning, so start with 2 to 3 sentences, or however, whatever sentence you can make. Okay, so start with 2-3 sentences, maybe add 1 or 2 more in the next step, in the next attempt. Okay, maybe here you can take 2 to 3 attempts. Finalize whatever time you have. You just have to finalize your time. Okay, and you have to finalize how many attempts you have to take. If you don't have much time, maybe you can take 2 attempts here. Later on, maybe in the afternoon, if you get some time, take 2 more attempts. Maybe in the evening you'll get some more time, maybe take another 2 attempts. So you have to allocate that time depending on how much time you have. Okay, but doing only once will not help, guys. Okay, so you have to add on. You have to add on the difficulty level. If you're able to make 2 sentences very easily, try to push yourself to make 3 sentences. Try to push yourself to make another 4th sentence out of it. Right? So this is how you have to push yourself. Once you start pushing yourself, after some times it will be much easier for you to start speaking easily on it. Okay, so this is how you can start speaking on it. Each pointers, each points you start describing now. Okay, so this is what will help you in your speaking practice. The first step is you're picking up a video or you're picking up something which you want to listen to, an information which you want to listen to. That is very crucial. Another step is you have to listen actively to that piece of information, which is also very crucial. Okay, third step, again you are processing that information and you are recollecting everything and retrieving all the data, all the ideas, all the things which you have just heard. Okay, and you're putting them in the form of pointers or ideas. Okay, and the last step what you're doing is you have started speaking on those ideas or those points or those pointers. Okay, maybe in the beginning you can make 2 sentences. Try to push yourself to make 3 sentences, 4 sentences. Okay, so this way you are developing this as a habit. Make this as a habit, guys, and it is definitely going to help you in your speaking practice and ultimately reaching the goal of speaking English fluently and confidently. And other thing, important thing here I would like to suggest is try taking up topics which you are listening to. Try taking up different topics, a variety of topics which you are listening to. Okay, just listening to movie clips or series or anything else which you like every single day will not help you, because in spoken English you don't know what topic can come up, right? Any topic can come up related to anything, any category. So that is why you have to be prepared. So why I told you to pick up things which you are interested in is just that, because in the beginning you might not be very sure about this thing. You're not in practice of doing this. So that is why in the beginning, when you start picking up topics which really interest you, it will help you in building up a habit, right? Or in getting used to with this process. So getting used to with the process is more important. Okay. And once you get used to with the process, you can take up any topic, right? Then you can divide it in different topics and you can start picking up different topics every single day and start practicing it, right? And this will not take much of your time. Half an hour every day is more than enough. So 10-15 minutes you are listening to some video. Another 10 minutes you are giving to collecting ideas. Another 15 minutes you are giving to practicing English speaking, right? So it will not take more than an hour. Okay, in the beginning it will take some time, but later on, once you get habituated with all these things, it will be much easier for you to go through the entire process. Okay, so then you can take out more time, like you can do this exercise twice a day or thrice a day also. But initially, just make it the point that once a day you have to do this exercise, and it has to be continuous in one session only. Okay, practicing can happen in different sessions, that's fine, but the first, second and third process should be in one go. Okay, and then practice sessions you can have it later also. Okay, so speaking exercise you can divide in 2-3 parts, or you can do it twice or thrice a day as well. Okay, so this is how you can start practicing English speaking. If you follow this entire process, it will be much easier for you to start speaking in English easily and effectively. Okay, this is a very practical way. You're doing everything in one go. Okay, you are listening, you are understanding, you are speaking. You're doing everything simultaneously. Okay, and writing will help you to retain things in your brain or get the ideas easily. And instead of listening, you can do reading also. So while listening, if you don't want to listen to any piece of information, you can take out a book and you can start reading out loud, and then you can practice the rest of the steps as I've said. So instead of listening, you can just do some reading and then follow the other process simultaneously. This is also another way which you can use to practicing speaking. So guys, the process is very simple. I'm sure you are very clear about the process, and you have to take out at least 1 hour every day to begin with. And then once you get used to with the process, it will be much easier for you to start practicing the process, and the time duration will also be shorter. You know what to do next, right? And your brain will also start getting used to with all these things. So you'll not take much time to process all the information to start speaking, and while listening also, it will be much easier for you to understand things. So the duration will become shorter, and once the duration becomes shorter, try to start exercising this or practicing this twice a day or thrice a day, whatever time you have. Okay, and do it for a month to see the difference, guys, and it is surely going to bring a big change in your speaking skills. That is my guarantee. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.